Okay, here we go. Welcome back to some more Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition. Hope you all are doing well, having a great day. So we are here where we left off. We're going to try and get Mordin. We're here on Omega with Garrus and Grunt. Remember, this is male Shepard, Adept, Paragon, although I've got Paragon and Renegade was full. And I romanced Ashley in the first one. I do have a poll up going if I should romance Miranda, subject to 0 or no one for this game. So it's on my YouTube page. But let's get to it. Let's see if we can find this Dr. Solus. I said taking Garrus and Grunt for conversation. I've never actually really taken them for this mission.
Complaining is pointless, human. There's a plague. Nobody gets in or out.
You can't keep me out. I live in there.
I'm doing you a favor, lady. If you go in, the guards will cut you down.
You can't do this. Everything I own is in that apartment.
I told you to get lost, lady. The plague has the whole zone quarantined. Nobody gets in.
I'm human, you ass. Humans can't get the plague. Now let me get my stuff out before looters get it.
This thing affects every other race out there. We're not taking chances. Nobody gets in until the plague has run its course.
So you're saying the slums are completely sealed off?
Finally, a human that can hear. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
You can't keep me out. I'm gonna lose all my stuff.
I'm doing you a favor, human. Anybody in the quarantine zone will be dead from the plague or the gangs in a few weeks.
I didn't think Omega had any kind of law enforcement. Who gave the order to quarantine the slums?
Fresh off the transport, huh? Arya Tilok calls the shots around here. She's got her little blue hands on every business in this district. And a plague is bad for business. She hired us to keep anyone from entering or leaving the quarantine zone.
There's a Solarian named Mordin Solus in the slums. I've got to get in there to find him.
The doctor? Yeah, crazy bastard opened a clinic in the district a few months ago. The Blue Suns weren't too happy when he moved in. I hear Mordin's trying to deal with the plague. I wish him luck, but the area is still locked down. Our orders are to wait until either the plague or the Blue Suns kill everyone, then go in and clean up.
Okay, I hope I can investigate before using those prompts.
Any idea where I can find Mordin's clinic?
Not a clue. What do you care? The place is quarantined, remember?
Okay, does look like it.
Tell me more about this plague.
It starts out as a cough, then you start coughing blood. And, well, then I shoot you. It affects multiple species. Turians, Solarians, Krogan, you name it. Only humans are immune. And Vorcha, if you count them. An airborne disease that takes down multiple races. Can't let that spread. Hence the quarantine.
Who are the Blue Suns?
Mercenary gang that runs the district. At least they used to. The guys are mostly Turian. I heard the plague hit them pretty hard. Now the whole district is up for grabs. I hear the Vorcha are making a move. Plague can't hurt them. Immune to disease. Just one more reason you don't want to go in there.
Well, that's nice. They don't look very pretty, but at least they're immune to disease.
I didn't think diseases could cross species barriers. Turians and Solarians can't even eat the same food.
Right. Most people figure that it has to be synthetic. Somebody engineered it. And it either got loose, or they're testing it here. And seeing as how humans are immune to the plague and doing a fair bit of looting, a lot of people think humans made it.
Okay, so that's that for those. Now, You can either say I really need to go in or you can't stop me, but you really want to actually go for these.
Listen, you're stuck here until this quarantine is over. That could take weeks. What you really need is to get this problem solved right now. That's what I do. Solve problems. Let me in and I'll get this district straightened out.
You think you can fix this? Why not? Quarantine is more to keep infected people in anyway. I'll radio ahead, tell them you're coming in.
Wait, you're stopping me, but not them? You son of a bitch.
You don't have a grenade launcher, lady. Get lost.
A quarantine zone for a plague that kills Turians. Why don't we ever go anywhere nice?
So like says, this is why I'm bringing them. This is like they're affected by the plague. If you bring your members that's not like your human members, then there's no problem. I need you to come. If you say that one, then you just get back to the screen to choose.
This mission is important. I need you to come along, even if it's dangerous.
It's your call, Shepard. If you need me, I'm not going to let a cough keep me back.
I'm surprised Grunt wasn't saying anything. Oh yeah, we can choose them anyway. Whoop-de-doo! But if you're enjoying coming to quarantine zones with me and you haven't yet, remember to subscribe, enable notifications, that bell button so you know when I post. Hit the like, let me know that you like the videos, and then you can always leave me a comment. Also something that's kind of like sad, but also I understand it would have been strange for all the weapons. If you've got another heavy weapon like other than the grenade launcher on your back, he still says, lady, you don't have a grenade launcher. Okay, let's enable his. Okay, so just look back here before you go.
Don't shoot, they're cleared to come in.
So see here, if you didn't do it with the prompts, then they would have actually shot you and you would have had to fight them if you bullied your way in here. Also, just for interest sakes, I do like the prompt system here for the Paragon and Renegade stuff, but it means I am going to skip conversation or in the middle of it as soon as I see it, so just read the subtitles. Can't really talk to them, so.
Good luck in there. Blue Suns and Vorcha shooting anything that moves.
Thank you. Just be ready. This is where the cloak is nice.
We've been spotted.
Oh, they both have.
Over the years, I've grown used to the smell of burning bodies. That's probably a bad sign.
Anyone else hungry? No.
You might want to keep comments like that to yourself, Grunt. Brogans are unpopular enough already.
Oh, this is going to be really interesting. Okay, so then you've got a hacking place. This one's got a lot of red stuff in it. Let's grab the power cells. This is another one of those doors that if you miss it, I don't think you can come back in here.
Must have tried to claw his way out. He didn't want to die trapped and helpless.
That is bad.
Bastards sealed us in this room. Said we're infected. Idiots can't tell the difference between the plague and a simple cough. Nothing to do now but sit tight and wait for them to wise up. Good thing we brought a deck of cards. 2 days in. Nobody's even come by to check on us. Never thought the Blue Suns would turn their backs on me. This group used to stand for something. When I get out of here, I'm gonna make them pay. Davis isn't doing too good. I think he really does have the plague. Gotta get out of here before he infects me too. Davis died last night. He's still talking to me, though. Good to hear his voice. The company is nice. Nobody should die alone.
So that deteriorated quickly, but poor him, he thought he was just having a normal cough, and by then he's imagining his dead friend talking to him. Okay, so with this conversation, just be ready to, with the prompt again, with the trigger.
Human. Should have guessed. Bad enough you infect us with this plague. Now you lack the decency to even wait until I die before you come to steal my possessions.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Get away from me, human. Your kind has done too much already. Your plague did this to me. Your feigned pity is the final insult.
Humans didn't create this plague.
Lies drip from your mouth like the blood from my sores. The proof is there for all to see. Your species is the only one that does not succumb to the virus. Yours and the wretched Vorcha.
Okay, if you want, you can say leave him for renegade points if you really need them, and you can continue with the conversation as normal, which is kind of weird.
I need to find Mordin Solus.
Humans looking for the human sympathizer. I hope the Vorcha burned Mordin and his clinic to the ground. I hope you... I hope... Damn it! Damn you!
Hey, stay with me. This won't cure the plague, but it might help a bit.
Oh, you helped me. Why?
It's what I do. I don't know if I can find a cure for this plague, but I'm gonna try.
Your words sound sincere. Maybe it's the fever. But as you said, What have I to lose? What do you wish to know?
Okay, so I'm gonna say I'll send someone to help and then try and investigate. I hope it works.
When I find Mordin, I'll tell him about you. If he has a cure, I'll make sure someone gets it to you.
Thank you. My time is running short, but at least you have given me a flicker of hope to brighten the darkness of my final hours. I don't want to die. Whatever Mordin is, I will risk it if he can reach me.
Okay, let's try this.
What makes Mordin worse than dying from the plague?
The Blue Suns tried to press him for protection money. He killed them, stunned them with some kind of toxin, then gunned them down. He's not just a doctor. Doctors don't execute people and display the bodies as a warning.
Yeah, he sounds like an interesting guy.
You were talking about Vorcha earlier?
Before the quarantine, the Blue Suns controlled this district. But as their numbers fell to the plague, Vorcha moved in. The Blue Suns are fighting to protect their territory. But as the plague spreads, it's only a matter of time until the Vorcha overwhelm them.
Aren't the Vorcha immune to the plague? What if they spread the virus so they could take over the district?
Vorcha are immune to disease. A human-created plague wouldn't affect them. But if the Vorcha created the plague, why wouldn't it affect humans? Besides, the Vorcha aren't smart enough to make a virus like this. They're scavengers. Sorry, human. You may not want to believe it, but all the evidence points to your species.
Why are you so convinced humans are behind this outbreak?
The plague is too potent to be a naturally occurring virus. Airborne transmission across numerous species, near perfect mortality rate. It had to be created in a lab. And since humans are the only species not affected, there is only one logical conclusion.
Okay, so if you want, you can say again, maybe it's the Vorcha, but then you get the same thing.
I need to find Mordin Solus.
He has a clinic on the far side of the district. He's taking in refugees, offering to help those infected with the plague. I was afraid to go to him before. He is dangerous, but perhaps he can help.
So yeah, you get the how is he dangerous and that one again.
I should go.
Goodbye, human.
Okay, so we've got Codex. I think we're finally getting the Vorcha.
Although they resemble a mammal-reptile cross, the Vorcha have no terrestrial analog. They are humanoid in form, but Vorcha have clusters of non-differentiated neoblast cells, like those of Earth's planarian worms. Damaged Vorcha cells mature into specialized structures to alleviate injury or stress. Transformations include thicker skin following injury, lung adaptation for barely breathable atmospheres, and stronger cardioskeletal muscle under high gravity. Skull capacity and brain size do not change, and Vorcha rarely make more than one somatic overhaul. Vorcha assault each other frequently, causing their young to gain strength, intelligence, and resilience. As a result, Vorcha see inflicting and receiving pain as normal communication. Few Vorcha study professions, in part because their average life expectancy is only 20 years. Because Vorcha can eat and breathe nearly anything, they can live almost anywhere. But racism prevents them from integrating into most societies that dismiss them as vermin. They have few employment options beyond Krogan mercenary bands.
I actually feel kind of sorry for them. Okay, that's it.
Is it hot in here, or is it just... Oh, that's not good.
I do not get sick.
Let's find Mordin. Hopefully he's found a treatment.
Well, that's not good. And here's another door.
The Blue Suns came by this morning and did something to my door. Now it won't open. Turned out the circuits, baby. They said they were trying to control the spread of the plague. But I'm not even infected. Damn Turians. Must be some kind of extortion racket. Trap me in here for a day or two, then offer to let me out if I pay them off.
Oh, poor guy. Just remember to grab the wall safe. Luckily this one you don't have to hack or bypass. I like to go up here.
To the right!
Light him up.
Oh, come on. I hate that. Oh, okay, let's try it this way. Oh, that did not really work. Come on.
Headshot!
Fire in the hole.
That is annoying, but let's see if this works.
Weakling! On the ground, now!
Scratch one.
Hostile!
Concussive shot ready.
Okay, this is getting really annoying. Just need to grab that medikit.
Yeah, right on your ass!
There we go.
Okay, that seems to be it. Like I said, these powers are cool and stuff, but it is so annoying when they just hit walls. Let's grab these circuit boards. Okay, another door.
Oh, thank God you're human.
When we saw that door open, we thought those Turians had found us.
Okay, so then we can talk to them.
Ever since this plague started, the Blue Suns have been out to get us. They're killing as many people as the disease.
Why are the Blue Suns hunting you?
We didn't do anything. Pretty much every non-human in the district wants us dead.
They think we caused the plague. Humans aren't getting sick, and that's all the evidence they need. God knows how many of us they've already killed.
They should be looking at the Vorcha, not us. Ever since the plague hit, they've been taking over Blue Sun's territory.
You said the Vorcha moved in just after the plague hit?
Right after the district was quarantined. Vorcha are immune to diseases, so they're not getting sick.
Not sure where they came from. Never saw many Vorcha around before. Sure seemed like they were ready for this.
Only nobody thinks the Vorcha are smart enough to create a virus like this. The Blue Suns need someone else to blame. Like us.
You said the Vorcha were taking over Blue Sun's territory?
Trying to. The Blue Suns don't go down easy. The plague softened them up, but they still have enough firepower to hold some of their turf. The Turians are getting pushed back. The deeper you go into the district, the more Vorcha you'll see. Unless they see you first.
What else can you tell me about the plague? When did it start?
The first cases cropped up about 2 weeks ago. Nobody paid much attention until it started to spread. Usually takes about a week to kill you, but it spreads fast. 3 days after the first outbreak, there were over 50 known cases.
That's when everyone noticed humans weren't getting sick. Then the quarantine came down and everything went to hell.
Any idea how the victims contracted it?
Not sure. Probably airborne. Even after the Blue Suns started sealing victims up inside their own apartments, the plague kept spreading. Now they just gun victims down and burn the bodies in the streets. Doesn't seem to be helping, though. People are dying by the dozens.
Tell me more about the Blue Suns.
They're a mercenary gang, mostly Turian. Used to run this district. Kept things nice and stable for the most part.
As long as you paid your monthly protection fees, everything was cool. Rates were pretty reasonable. For Omega, at least.
Then this damn plague hit. Everyone started dying. The Vorcha started moving in. The Blue Suns lost control and the whole district turned into a war zone.
I need to find Mordin Solus.
Oh yeah, him. He's got a clinic on the other side of the district.
Heard he's taking in refugees now. Trying to help plague victims. Offering protection from the Suns and the Vorcha.
Sure. A doctor with military-grade mechs helping people for free. On Omega, grow up.
Sounds like you don't think much of the doctor in his clinic.
The Vorcha tried to muscle in. He gunned them down. Just like that. Pop, pop, pop. Didn't even use his mechs.
Then the Blue Suns heard he was sheltering humans and they went to burn down the clinic. He killed them too. Then he went inside and got back to work. He's cold. Must be Solarian Special Forces or something.
Okay, so then tell them you should go to the clinic.
You can't stay trapped in this apartment. If you get to Mordin's, you might at least survive until the quarantine ends.
Are you nuts? We'd never make it. The streets are crawling with Blue Suns and Vorcha. We don't even have pistols.
Besides, I'm not risking my life on a rumor that some Solarian might offer me sanctuary.
Okay, so then you can ask again, don't trust him. But then you can use one of these.
I know you're scared, but your only hope is to get to Mordin's clinic. I'm going to be under fire from the Blue Suns and the Vorcha, so I can't take you with me. But I promise you this. I'll do what I can to leave a safe path for you to follow me. It's risky, but I think it's your only chance.
Okay, you're right. We'll never make it if we stay here. We have to try. We'll wait here for a while and give you time to clear the way. Then we'll head for Mordin's clinic, if we're lucky. Maybe we'll meet you there.
Okay, so you can talk to them again as well.
We'll wait here until you've cleared the path. When the fighting dies down, we'll head to Mordin's clinic.
Make sure you clear a good path for us. I don't want to get shot on the way to Mordin's clinic. Make sure you clear a good path
so
for
they
us.
just say the same
I don't
thing.
want to get shot on the way to Mordin's clinic.
Okay, and then since you're leaving, let's clear out your safe. Thank you. That is ridiculous for me, I'm sorry. And grab a medikit as well. So if you see, there's where I was up here, so you just go through here and then just around the corner you get to the next place. Okay, ammo's full. Make sure to grab the
This should come in
rifle.
handy.
This is another one where you can go upstairs, so let's just see how it goes.
To the left!
Damn.
There we go!
Oh, Garrett. Oh no, that's not Garrus.
One less to worry about.
Oh, there's a few of them.
Impressive.
Oh, and here comes the Krogan. Come on, come on, come on. There we go.
Concussive shot ready.
I'm really not a huge fan of this SMG. Oh, and another Krogan.
Impact shot!
Okay, I think that might be it. Nope, there's still more, and the action music is still going. I thought the music actually stopped.
Worthless! Impact shot!
Looks like we're in Vorcha territory now.
The Turians are weak if they let Vorcha get this far.
Well, it's good that they can insult each other. Okay, so there's why I went up. So before we continue that way, let's just go in here. There's some find zero.
Hey, back off. We got here first.
Hey, what did I say? We found this stuff. It's ours.
Ah, forget it. Nothing but junk in here. This place is worse than the last one.
What are you doing in this apartment? Did you kill that Turian?
What, the guy on the floor? Nah, the plague took care of him. We're just here to take a full accounting of all his worldly possessions.
Okay, so this is just for conversation, and if you need renegade and stuff points, but this is kind of ridiculous. It's like, I don't like looters. Ship has been looting.
Stealing from the dead. That's pretty low.
What's the big deal? It's not like they're gonna miss anything. We're just showing a little entrepreneurial spirit. The plague doesn't affect humans, so we might as well cash in.
Besides, if we don't take this stuff, the Vorcha or Blue Suns will. Better us than them, right?
No more looting.
Oh, what? You gonna shoot us?
So you can either, if I have to, or yes.
This plague won't last forever. When the Blue Suns come back, they won't like you looting in their territory.
Yeah, well, maybe they won't find out. It's not like there's any witnesses alive to tell them.
Are some dead Turians' trinkets and a handful of credits worth that risk?
We just wanted to make a bit of quick cash. But when you put it like that, doesn't sound like such a good idea. Hardly found anything valuable anyway. Yeah, you're probably right. It's not worth it.
Do you know a Solarian named Mordin Solus?
Yeah, I know him. Got a clinic right around the corner. Take plenty of ammo if you go that way. It's crawling with Blue Suns and Vorcha.
What else can you tell me about the plague?
I don't know. Started about a week ago, I think. Aliens started dying off left and right, and they quarantined the district.
Figured we had to look out for ourselves. Started scoping out some apartments, taking what we could carry.
Seemed like a good idea at the time. Guess we didn't really think it through.
What do you know about the Vorcha?
The Blue Suns used to keep them down. But with all the Suns getting sick, the Vorcha are making a push to take over the district. Don't know who's gonna come out on top. We just want to stay the hell out of the way.
Tell me everything you know about Mordin Solus.
That guy is crazy. He'll patch up a gunshot wound for free, then kick your ass and throw you out when you try to grab a few painkillers.
Be honest, man. You kinda had that coming.
No way he's just a doctor. No doctor puts down a Blue Sun squad like that.
All I know is if you go to his clinic, don't cause any trouble.
The Blue Suns control this district, right?
Well, they used to, before the plague wiped half of them out. Seems like it won't be long until the Vorcha finish them off. Yeah, I'm kinda sorry to see them go. Blue Suns ran a tight ship, kept the district in line for the most part.
We need to get going.
Yeah, sure. We'll just stay here for a while, get some rest.
Don't worry, you made your point. We ain't gonna steal nothing.
Okay, so let's quickly see if there is anything to take here. So I don't think there's anything in here. And we made it to the clinic.
No funny business once you're in the clinic, unless you want to deal with those mechs. The Blue Suns knew better than to mess with Professor Solus, but the Vorcha, I'm not so sure about them. I hope we can hold out here until the quarantine ends. Our supplies are already getting low. No funny business
So
once
you
you're
see,
in
you
the
can't
clinic,
talk about
unless you
3
wanna deal
times
with
with
those
them.
mechs.
Mordin's around here somewhere. Go talk to him. We need all the help we can get. Mordin's around here somewhere.
Okay, so
Go
they're
talk to
the
him.
same.
We need all the help we can get.
Sorry, too busy to stop and chat. You should go find Mordin.
If you want, you can change your guns here. talk to the people.
On our way here, we saw humans looting the apartments of the dead. It made me sick.
I'm not gonna say anything.
I didn't realize how good things were in the district before the quarantine. Never thought I'd miss the Blue Suns. I didn't think this clinic would be crawling with so many of your kind. I would have thought twice about coming here.
Very nice.
This clinic is a sanctuary. If you're looking for trouble, go somewhere else. This is probably the safest place in the district right now. We intend to keep it that way. The professor's got a few surprises cooked up in case the Vorcha decide to attack the clinic. This clinic is a sanctuary. If you're looking for trouble, go somewhere else.
Stealing a medikit right next to her, or taking it.
Mordin saved my life. I owe him everything. Mordin says you humans aren't to blame for the plague. But why aren't your kind getting sick? Not all humans are bad. The volunteers here have been very good to me.
Professor, we're running low on epoxy.
Use melanorin. Plenty on hand. Almost as good. Causes cramping in Batarians. Supplement with butemerol.
Got it.
Senesine is the catalyst. Bonds to genetic markers. Hard to find. Expensive to mass produce. Why not Heplicor? Too unstable. Inconsistent results. Demazine better option. No. Demazine toxic to humans. Not an option. Not an option.
Arya did say he doesn't stop talking.
We can use this.
I'll just grab everything again. And then even before talking to him, you can afterwards as well. There's some more stuff over here. Medikit. And power cells. Okay, if I'm correct, you're gonna get a prompt for Renegade, but just give it a few seconds to pass and then you get a prompt for Paragon, if you want the Paragon.
Professor Mordin Solus?
Turian physiology. Resilient with simple immunobooster. Should be fine now. Krogan cure. Supplemented with neural blocker to avoid blood rage reaction. Excellent. We'll be fine. Now to greetings. Human. Curious. Don't recognize you from area. Too well armed to be refugees. No mercenary uniform. Quarantine still in effect. Here for something else? Vorcha? Crew to clean them out? Unlikely. Vorcha a symptom, not a cause. The plague. Investigating possible use as bioweapon. No. Too many guns. Not enough data, equipment. Soldiers, not scientists. Yes. Hired guns. Maybe.
Relax, Mordin. I'm Commander Shepard, and I came here to find you. I'm on a critical mission, and I need your help.
Mission? What mission? No. Too busy. Clinic understaffed. Plague spreading too fast. Who sent you?
So like I said, that's something that's pretty cool that they actually put that in the game, is as you saw, they actually cured Grunt and Garrus from the plague. So if you don't bring them, then you don't get that. I'm gonna say Cerberus, I'm not gonna be...
Ever heard of an organization called Cerberus?
Crossed paths on occasion. Thought they only worked with humans. Turian involvement surprising. Racial tension with humans. Unlikely to help a human-centric organization.
This mission reaches far beyond mere human interests, Professor. We all have to work together to take down the Collectors.
Collectors? Interesting. Plague hitting these slums is engineered. Collectors one of few groups with technology to design it. Our goals may be similar. But must stop plague first. Already have a cure. Need to distribute it at Environmental Control Center. Vorcha guarding it. Need to kill them.
Why can't anything be simple?
I'll get in and deal with the Vorcha.
That wasn't a good noise.
Vorcha have shut down environmental systems. Trying to kill everyone. Need to get power back on before district suffocates. Here, take plague cure. Also, bonus in good faith, weapon from dead Blue Sun's mercs. May come in handy against Vorcha. One more thing. Daniel, one of my assistants, went into Vorcha territory looking for victims. Hasn't come back.
He's probably dead. Like I said, these renegade options are sometimes ridiculous.
If I see him, I'll do what I can to help.
Thank you. Told him not to go. But he's smart. Bright future. I hope.
I'm gonna try this and see if I can still investigate.
I found a Batarian plague victim near the entrance to the neighborhood. Can you send someone to help him?
Risky. Blue Sun's Vorcha still battling. District not secure. See what I can do.
Okay, cool. So as you see, I want to save everyone.
What can you tell me about this plague?
Advanced design. Suspected collectors before you mentioned them. Purpose seems experimental. Destroys respiratory systems with harmful genetic mutations. Makes sense to avoid humans. Unnecessary to force mutation on human genetic structure for sake of variance.
Unnecessary mutations? What are you talking about?
Possible goal of virus. Testing viable mutation levels in various species. Horrific, but feasible for collectors. Humans known to have diverse genetic background, wider range than other sapient races. Makes sense as control group.
What do you know about the Vorcha?
Cowardly, opportunistic scavengers. Not tactical or aggressive. Scale of attack unusual for them. Suspect Vorcha working for collectors. Distributing plague, collecting data. No proof, but theory fits evidence.
Any idea where I can find Daniel?
No. Heard infected Batarians trapped behind Vorcha lines. Daniel went to help. Warned him not to go. Too dangerous. Patients here need him. Snuck out anyway. Wanted to find him myself. Can't leave the clinic. Have to look after the patients.
Have you had any trouble at the clinic?
Nothing major. Blue Suns came for humans, made threats, killed them before things escalated.
For a doctor, you're awfully calm about taking out a group of mercs.
Wasn't always a doctor. Some worked with Solarian Special Tasks Group. Can handle myself. Advantage of being Solarian. Turians, Krogan, Vorcha, all obvious threats. Never see me coming.
Okay, I think that's all of it.
Let's head for the environmental plant.
Okay, and we got a new pistol! Woohoo! Okay. I have to admit, I actually like the look of this pistol and how it fires. The only disadvantage is it's got very little ammo. You can see here... I'll raise a grenade launcher. A hand cannon, there we go. Like I say, I like how it looks. You can just read that if you want. Luckily they already switched it, so... You can read that one as well if you want.
Mordin's around here somewhere. Go talk to him. We need all the help we can get.
Okay, so this is all the conversation we've already had. But okay, this is where I'm going to end this video. So next one we'll go handle those environmental things that the Vorcha's trying to shut down and take it from there. But like Arya said, this Mordin does not shut up. He's funny and I like him, but man, he can talk. Be well, have a great day, and see you in the next video.